Hey everyone. Alright, so I wasn't actually going to even make a video on this. The only reason I'm making a video on this topic is because I recently watched Alik Stansberry, that's who this video is addressed to and about. His video on Gage's video, which was Gage's video in response to Alik's video, which has now since been deleted, where it was about how he no longer supports the ranting community because of what happened here recently with all that. And I'm sure that most of you who watch me know what I'm talking about. But I'm making this video because in the video that Alik uploaded not too long ago, where he was telling off one of his supporters or friends or whoever that person is to him, this person was getting really, really mouthy with Gage and a few others, saying that, reprimanding us for taking issue with Alik and his behavior, and saying that we all needed therapy and whatnot, which he has since apologized for and walked back, so there is that. But in that same video, and I was going to just respond to the video like point by point and do like a classic, response video, but instead I'm just going to make this video off the cuff and whatnot, because the video that Alik made, quite frankly, it was just him kind of saying over and over how he accepts Gage's criticisms and how he's glad that Gage gave him the criticisms that he did, and he's glad that everyone else gave him the criticisms that they did and whatnot, and so on and so forth. So I figured I'd just do the video in this fashion rather than in that fashion. And also in that video, he once again said that he is going to continue to support Zach and myself no matter what. And it's for that reason too why I'm finally just decided to make this video and just give my actual thoughts, with me actually talking and not just typing in comments and whatnot. And really just me hashing out what my problems with Alik are. Now, Alik, in your video, you say that you're sorry for mistakes that you've made, for how you've come off, etc., etc., and for how you came off in Gage's Discord, because I guess at some point Gage let Alik in his Discord, and there was a call, and he was bringing up just past shit like Dustin Nunn and Stetson and whatnot, and then wasn't really contributing to the conversation, then eventually got booted. So there's that. But the problem that I have with Alik and his claims of, mistakes and whatnot, it's one thing to do something or act a certain way or say something, and then afterwards when you get criticism for it, acknowledge that, yeah, I fucked up by doing that or saying that or behaving this way. I made a mistake, and then growing from it and then moving on and being better in the future. That's one thing. But it's another thing to be, willfully ignorant and to say that you're going to change going forward, but then to not change at all and basically be the exact same way that you were being before. And that's my first issue with you, Alik, is that you say that you're sorry for the mistakes that you've made, but you've been reprimanded for making the same mistakes multiple times in the past, and you didn't change, and it took this, I guess, for you to maybe change or whatever. And that is commenting on people's videos and not commenting about the actual subject at hand in the video. I've responded to you a few times in Zach's comments on his videos because you don't ever comment on the actual topic that Zach is talking about in his videos. You'll bring up something that happened in whoever's Discord server or this or that. And I even responded to you once and said, well, why don't you, research this topic? Because you even say, I don't know much about this topic, but typically if you don't know what is being talked about in a video and you insist on watching it, maybe like do just a snippet of quick research on it so you can know what's being talked about. And when I basically told you that, you essentially just said that you really couldn't be bothered to do that and just continue to do that exact same thing. Just comment on videos that you knew nothing about, but just decided to comment anyways, either saying that you didn't know much about this topic or commenting about something completely different. And that's the problem that I had with you, and that's the problem that a lot of other people had with you. You know, you commented on one of Damien's videos about Bill Cosby, saying that you didn't know how to feel about it, but you know, as soon as you would watch Zach's video on it, then you'd know how to feel about it. You know, I don't know if it's like you have to form your own opinions. You should be able to form your own opinions on things, especially on a situation like the one with Bill Cosby. You know, he's getting released from jail, prison probably, but he's getting released after being accused by, I mean, however many women of drugging and sexually assaulting them and whatnot. And you don't know how to feel about that, and you need someone else to tell you how to feel about that. It strikes me and a lot of others as very, very strange. And then to comment that is just, it's pointless. So that's one of the issues that, you know, I have with you and that many others have with you, is that you don't contribute to the conversation at hand. You rarely ever contribute to the topics of videos or conversations or what have you. I mean, you even admitted in the video that you did, but have since deleted, that you uploaded yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, that you were no longer supporting the ranting community. You basically admitted as such that you don't really care about a lot of the topics that are being talked about, even by Zach. If you don't care about the topic at hand, don't comment. And that includes if you're going to continue to watch my channel as well. And then you also say in your video that you came off as entitled, even though you're not an entitled person. Now, maybe in your real life you're not an entitled person. I don't know how you are in your real life. I'm not commenting on that. I'm just commenting based on what I see online. And what I see online is you demanding support, expecting support in return from someone who, you know, never showed any interest in any support either way in the first place. I mean, I'm not trying to come off as a complete asshole. I mean, like, I appreciate you watching my videos and whatnot, if you do, but the way that you came off, it came off as borderline obsessive. And that's especially how you come off with Zach. And that was my other main issue with you, is that the amount that you go to Zach simply to form opinions on things, and asking about Discord calls and when can you get on Discord? Can you get on Discord now? This and that and this and that, just constantly bothering Zach about it. That was my other issue with you, is how almost clingy you are of Zach. That's my other issue. Even if that's not what you meant to do, or that's not how you meant to come off, but that's how you come off. And that's my other issue with you. That's been my other issue with you. So, it's that you don't contribute to the two videos, the topics of the videos. You don't care to learn about the topic. And again, you admitted that basically in that video that you did, which is, frustrating. And it goes back to that willful ignorance I mentioned earlier. If you're really going to change and do better, don't do the things that you were doing before. If Zach makes a video on something political or something else, bother to actually learn about the topic, at least even just a little bit, before commenting, or just commenting about something completely unrelated, you know? And obviously, if you're gonna watch my videos and support me or whatever, I can't stop you from doing that, but do not keep repeating the same mistakes that you've been making over and over and over again. If I do a video on a certain topic, then at least comment about the topic of the video at hand. You know, and don't expect to, get support in return from someone else who, barely even knows who the hell you are. You got really borderline bitchy because, I guess I wasn't like kneeling down and supporting you and worshiping you like you were doing with Zach and with me and whatnot. I mean, I know that's like a past thing at this point, but still, that's very, very off-putting. Your entire, the way that you behave with Zach and me is very, very off-putting. It's borderline creepy. So, and again, I'm not, and I'll say this too, okay? I don't hate you. I don't hate you, okay? I don't hate you. I don't care. I mean, just to put it bluntly, I don't care. When I turn off this camera, when I'm not offline, I don't think about you. I forget about your existence. I know that's blunt. That might seem like very, very harsh and mean, but it's true. I don't hate you, Alec. I just don't care. Like when I'm not online, when I'm at work or doing something with Zach or doing something, whatever, I don't think about you. I forget that you exist. You would have to do something very, very fucked up or have some sort of significant part in my life for me to hate you. I don't hate you. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I think I've said everything I need to say. So, Alec, if you're going to continue to watch Zach and support Zach or whatever, obviously, I can't tell you not to. I don't speak for Zach. But don't keep doing the same shit that you're doing. If you're going to comment on one of Zach's videos, at least know what Zach is talking about, or don't comment at all. If you're not interested in the subject of the video, don't comment at all. And if you do, bother to learn the topic that Zach is talking about. And don't blatantly say, well, I don't really care to, but I just want to comment. Like, no, that comes off as inconsiderate, rude, and, not caring about the content that Zach is taking the time, to put out. So, I mean, it's like Gage said, do better. Don't keep behaving in this way. Just do better. And that includes learning about the topics of the videos that anyone puts out, not just Zach, but anyone. And learning about boundaries and space. So, anyways, I'm going to end it here. That's all I have to say. Peace, and have a good day, everyone.